So I keep running across this idea of spiritual chastising, specifically the chastisement of the ego and the thing that people use to demonize the ego, which is really, well, I guess you have to define what is the ego. Is the ego the thing that makes me want to take away from you to make me feel better? Or is the ego the part of me that says, I want to share with the world what I feel, what I understand, and how I would like to see change in the world? You see, the new metaphysical spiritual shame word is ego. You're being egoic, you're being cocky, you're stepping away. But to do what I have to do what many of us have to do, we need to be willing to stand out alone, to be outstanding, and be willing to take that in order to share our perspective of the world, because it may help somebody else. So if my ego is what gets me up in the morning and allows me to feel comfortable sharing how I understand things to be, then how can that be a bad thing, a negative thing, a detraction from me as a person? Is it that people do this to keep you exactly where you are, to keep everything the same so that they feel comfortable? See, because if you go out and you achieve a degree of success in the face of everyone else that says you can't do that, you shouldn't do that, then they're left with the responsibility of feeling that they could do it too. And they have to sit with, why aren't they doing it? Why does their ego not support them in moving forward? What are they afraid of? What's the worst thing that could happen if someone sets out and maybe doesn't achieve instant success, but makes one step forward? How can that be bad? How can it be that we're supposed to do everything the same way that our predecessors did? All our great advancements in history and medicine and philosophy and science come from someone saying, I want to try something different. If we didn't do that, we'd still be rubbing sticks together for our dinner. So think about that when you go to have dinner tonight.